is up, guys? Today we are going to be making mince pies. They're going to look a bit like this and they're really tasty. It's actually a 2-to-1 ratio, so the flour, that's the 2, and the 1 is the butter. And there's no other ingredients in this recipe, you just have to have your mincemeat. First, what you want to do is preheat your oven to 180 degrees. So you're going to want to go over. I've got a fun oven, and you're going to want to put it to 180 degrees. Focus, please, camera. And now that's heated up, let's get on to the actual recipe. So I've got the flour in here, in this lovely big bowl, which will be really handy. And then what you can do is, in this bowl I have the butter, which is rather shaped like this man's head, and plop that in there. And then you have these 2 things like that. These things, they're knives. The normal table knives, you just cut along the butter, and you kind of cut it both ways, so you can see that cutting with both ones. It's a great little way of doing it. You just cut the butter, and then when you get round to squeezing with your fingertips, it's all perfect. And it's going to take a while, so with the magic of editing, all of the pieces are now chopped into small lumps. Then you can get your hands in, rub it between your fingers until it's all crumbly and like breadcrumbs. So they need to be really fine. It might take a while. If it doesn't work, then just keep going, keep being resilient, because sometimes it doesn't work. And it's quite a simple process. You just pick it up and rub it between your fingers, and you just have to try not to squidge it together too much, because the flour is supposed to be surrounded by the butter. So when we add the water later, we'll be able to shield the flour from going too soggy, and it won't go too liquidy. Oh yay! It's turned to breadcrumbs now. Wow, the editing is really good. You want to keep it like this, and what you need next is a tablespoon. And what we're going to do with that is fill most of it up with water. What I recommend doing is to fill a cup up with the water. So you fill the cup, and you go over to the sink, and put this cup in there. Fill that up. So you've got a decent amount in there. Set up if you wanted to see it. Hi cameras. Camera versus camera. And what you're going to do, fill a decent amount of the spoon up with it, and make sure before that you have a well. So make a well, make sure it's still covered at the bottom though. And then what you want to do is add most of this tablespoon of water into the well. And you want to do 2 of these. And then what you do is fold it in. So I'll get this camera on here. Oh god. So you want to fold it into the mixture. And then once you've done that, you can just mix around normally. And then you just want to mix it like normal. It's quite an easy little job. And it should eventually turn into a dough. So you can put your hand in and mould this into kind of a ball. And I can't really do it with one hand, but you can get the point with that one. And so you kind of have to sort of squeeze it into all the crumbs If it's not working, just add a tiny bit more water, only like a tiny dash, just a little bit more than that, and then just try your best to mould it into a dough. So we're over here now, because we're going to do some rolling out. We've managed to get them into a ball. You have to knead it, add as much water as you need. Don't worry about it if it goes a bit sloppy, because you're just combining all the fats and the carbohydrates into the ball. So, I was so worried. Flour down on the surface. These are great little shakers actually. You can find them on Amazon. Mike put a link in the description because you must have one of these if you do baking. If you do dough, you've got to have one of these. So yeah, you blunt that one down, and then you kind of give it a bit of a whirl to just get it into the right shape, ready for roll-outs. Okay, that's fine. And then roll that, turn it over, roll that, turn it over, roll that, turn it over, roll that, turn it over. It's just a repetitive cycle. Try and get it as thin as possible because you want to get a lot out of these. So you're going to split the dough into 2 balls when you do the first one that I chose. We do the 8 ounces and 4 ounces. At this point in the video I lost everything that I did where the cookies were cut, so I'm sorry about that, but I've got the next footage after this. And what you want to do is you want to make sure, you want to bring that one over, okay, and you want to have it flat over the hole, and then push down in the middle and gently fill around the outside. That one wasn't very good. Trying to make a good example and everyone else is getting it wrong because of me stupidly. Again, I lost a teeny bit of footage, which is where I said you gotta have the mincemeat about this big, and use the back of this spoon to scrape it off this spoon that's got the mincemeat on it. But you see, I've only got one done here, so with the power of editing... Whoa! Oh my god! Editing is really good. Like, crazy. That's quite cool. So, what you need to do next is you need a bit of milk. You need some milk. That's a bad meme, I'm sorry. I've got a ramekin for this because it's a great little thing. You can use a cup or a glass or something like that. That's probably a bit much actually. You'll need a paintbrushy sort of thing. You need to wash one of these. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get the milk on the brush, get a big bit of it, and just paint around the outsides. Right, so we're up close now. Just adding the milk. It's just lovely. Yes, it is, isn't it? And just add it. If it goes like a mincemeat, don't worry. Okay, so then you want to get to your little cookie cutout, and where the milk is being, I'm going to add a little bit more because you can do it on the milk lids as well, because it will stick better than, I can't really do that with just one hand. And then what you can do is you can just stick that on. Wow! I mean, editing is so good. That's brilliant. Anyway, these are all nicely sealed. There's a bit of mincemeat escaping or jam, for you people who love jam pots. It's all there.
Mum, I'm trying to shoot a video and I can't have people shouting when I'm shooting a video.
Okay, so what I'm going to do for this is I'm going to shove it in the oven at 180 degrees. We've already preheated the oven, and then it should be good to go. We'll put it in for 15 to 20 minutes. 15 is enough if you've got a fan oven. What you would want to use to get the mince pies out, they're currently in the oven, but we used it for the jam
Crowbar!
tarts. It's not a crowbar, it's a palette knife.
Palette knife. If the crowbar doesn't work.
Yeah, the crowbar doesn't work, because it will just wrench the whole thing open. Anyway, these our one is made by Professional Go Cook, not sponsored, but if you want to be sponsoring our videos, hit us up at Mike's Space HQ. I'm joking. Yeah, one of these are really handy because you can just scoop everything. It's tasting time. I'm just gonna take the one that didn't go very well. That's actually decent. Thanks guys for watching. If you're new here, please subscribe, because next year I'm planning to do a video every month, because this year I was rubbish. So thank you for watching, and you will see me, but I won't see you in the next video. Goodbye.